We are back for another Money Management Monday. Today we're talking about what to know before refinancing a home. Mortgage loan officer Nicole Reese from Dow Chemical Employees Credit Union is here with us. Thanks so much for joining us.
You're very welcome.
All right, so a lot to talk about. First of all, when is the best time to refinance a mortgage?
There isn't necessarily a best time. It's going to change depending on the person and why they're refinancing. There are better times than others. When rates are low, it's a great time to refinance if you can get a better rate. But sometimes people are refinancing for other reasons, and so there isn't necessarily a best time, just a blanket best time to refinance. It's going to vary depending on why you want to refinance.
Speaking of why would a homeowner consider refinancing?
The biggest reason would be to lower your interest rate or to lower your term, or both, to save yourself money and pay less interest, pay your home off quicker, build more equity. Those are the most common reasons. But people also refinance to pay off debt and consolidate debt to get maybe a lower overall payments that they're sending out every month. So to increase their cash flow is one reason, but also to decrease rates. So if they have high rate credit cards, things like that, or to finance home improvements or a large purchase. So there are a variety of reasons people would refinance.
So what should someone know before they start this process?
It would be good to get an idea of what the closing costs are and what the rates are. They can, people can get an amortization schedule, which basically shows you the breakdown of principal and interest. You should be able to get that from your current lender to determine what you have to pay moving forward. And then you could get it from prospective lenders just to compare and see, is it really worth it for me to pay these costs to refinance? Another thing that's going to be important to know is what you think the value of your home is. So get a good idea of what the value of your home is, because your interest rate may be dependent upon that, but also you may have to pay PMI, which is private mortgage insurance. So there are some additional costs to consider if you are financing above a certain threshold, say 80% of the value. And then to know an idea of your credit score would be good as well. Sometimes when you want to get a rate quote, you're going to be asked those questions. So if you know those answers before you call lenders, that's going to be helpful.
Yeah, definitely useful. Are there any dangers in refinancing?
There can be, absolutely. If you are refinancing and extending your term, it's going to take you longer to pay off your home, and even if your rate is decreasing, it may not be the benefit that you think it would be. So have lenders run numbers to see if it's going to really benefit you or not. Also, if you're refinancing to take cash out to, say, consolidate credit card debt, if you leave the credit cards open, you would have to have the discipline not to charge them back up, because then you'll end up in a worse position with now the higher mortgage amount, the maybe higher mortgage payment, and then these payments again that you were trying to get rid of. So there are some dangers, so you have to be a little bit careful when you're considering that, but it can definitely be a great tool.
All right, well, thank you so much for letting us know some of those things we need to look out for, but it could be used as a good tool. And if you at home would like any more information on today's topic, make sure to log on to the TV5 Facebook page. We'll be there live answering your questions after the news at 9 is over.